Hello friends, it is Denise from Loving Life at 60ish, and today I'm a bit behind this month, as you know, from our hospital stay at the beginning of the month, and then all the appointments going on and just the energy level. So at the end of every month, I take whatever I finished in the regular savings challenges in my binder and the savings games in that binder, and I add up the money, total the money, and I split it three ways. Some of it goes into my Disney savings, some of it goes into my household renovations, and some of it goes into my needs and wants. Now, that needs and wants thing may change. I haven't decided about that. I may go back to just splitting it between the two, the vacation and the renovations. But for now, for the total from July, I am splitting it three ways, and I already did the vacation video last week, and today I'm doing the household renovation one. And I'm really excited about doing this because I want to see where I'm at, because if you remember last month when I did this, I think I'm going to pull you up a little bit so that there's more to see here. I know that I finished some, and I had decided that I was going to just keep going with them. So the deck renovation I finished, but I'm trying to save money for a fire pit. So it's odd to call it a fire pit because it's a standing one. You know, it's not a round one that you throw wood into and light a fire. So I am trying to save money for that. And I did finish this, and I'm going to erase it. I'm going to wet my Mr. Clean, because I find that it works better when there's a lot of color. It's going to make a little mess, but we're going to erase it. We're going to keep the goal. So I've saved 125. I have determined what I want. What we need is a propane one. So it runs off from a small propane tank like a grill does. And the reason why I'm calling it a need instead of a want, because you would think fire pit on the deck, kind of a want. We as a family get together on Sundays and have for years. Our family was falling apart several years ago, and the stipulation was that, and by falling apart, it was me and my husband, and the stipulation was that we were going to do, even though we were not together, we were going to do something on Sunday as a family with our grown-up kids and our grandson. And that was 10 years ago, and we have continued to do it. You know, we are back together, obviously. We have been for many years, and we just needed a reboot, sort of, so to speak. Sorry for the squeaking. And so part of what we have done in the past is on Sundays, we've gone places, we've taken little day trips and stuff, but we also spend a lot of Sundays just having a meal together. And my son-in-law we always had him at our house, and then we moved them to my daughter's house because my grandson, and you know, it was just easier. So we moved our Sunday dinners to their house, and my son-in-law is a grill. I mean, he's a grill master. He is amazing and has a couple of big, huge grills. And in the last couple of months, with my husband being sick, we had decided that we really needed to have our Sunday family times here at the house. And so we needed a grill. We didn't need one, but we wanted to keep things going that were special to us. So I did post on Facebook that I was looking for a small, used, no-frill grill for our deck. Now, my son-in-law would have brought one of his over, but it was really too big for our deck. So within 5 minutes, I had a message from a college roommate and friend, who I haven't seen since college, by the way, but we keep up with each other on Facebook. And she said, my husband and I are sending you a grill. Now, you might have heard this story already. I cried a lot. Who knew a grill could be so emotional? And indeed, that Monday, when my husband and I got home from the ER, there was a grill that had come from Amazon. So in keeping with that, here's my story. We have the other thing that we have often done, not always, but often, is we have my son and son-in-law built a fire pit at my son-in-law and daughter's house. And so we would gather around the fire on Sunday nights and have toasted marshmallows or s'mores, or and we'd sit and we'd laugh, and the neighbors next door, it was an older couple, would come over, and sometimes my son-in-law's sister would be there, or you never knew. There would be, my mom was there sometimes, and it just was a whole cast of characters. And so we can't do that anymore because having my husband travel over to their house, which is about 18 minutes away, actually, in the same town, but yeah, well, it's the next town over, but it's really this, same town, but it's 18 minutes. So it's just too much. And so I have decided that I'm going to try to get a fire pit, but I need to be smart about it. I'm not going to get wood together and light a fire and then have to hose it down at night and make sure it's out, and because I'll lay in bed and worry about it. So I need to make it easy on me, just in case it's just my husband and I sitting around it. So I've been looking at they're still called fire pits, but they're well, they make several different types. They make table height, they make higher than table height, they make lower than table height. But I want one that lights off from propane, a propane tank like the grill does. So anyway, short story long, I am trying to save for that, but I feel like, time is a very urgent thing for us right now. And I haven't gotten to where I priced them out. My son sent me some links to ones that he thought would be doable on our deck or in our deck area, not necessarily on our deck. We obviously will do safety first. So they're over $300, but less than $400. And, I would need it delivered. My son-in-law can put it together. But so anyway, I had finished this last month. So I've saved $125, which isn't quite half of it. And I'm working on it. I'm working on it, but I don't know if it's going to happen. And, I think it's more important to me than it is to him. But I might be surprised too, because I thought Sunday family day was more important to me than to my husband, but I'm wrong. It's equally as important to him, I've discovered. things change when you get sick. And so anyway, I'm going to continue to do this. I know it's called Deck Renovations. I also have one called Outdoor Living that I could have used. Probably that would have been the better one. But I'm going to continue to do this, and it'll bring me up to $250 when I'm done. It's just slow going, guys. And I know you know what I mean. There are times that happens. And but I am mindful that for us, it is a want right now. No, a need instead of a want. 4 months ago, it would have been a want. So, you know, like we've talked about before, it's all kind of relative. So the other thing is the guest room is done. And I'm going to keep saving for that. And, you know, I certainly, I know some of you might be saying, well, are you going to do the guest room anytime soon? Could you take that money from the guest room and put it towards the fire pit? And you know what? Maybe I don't know. I feel like it's something that I'm, you know, mindful of and thinking about, but I haven't come up with a solution for that, or a definite decision for that, I guess is what I mean. This is really bad. Magic eraser, guys. Perfect for taking the Sharpie off. However, as you can see, it does discolor things. So I'm going to do things a little different and not be quite so, ooh, squeaky, squeaky. Not quite so colorful on them. And then we've got the craft room renovation that we're working on. Again, not something that's going to happen right away, but it will happen. So that's the 3 in here. We also now need to save for a roof. Oh, 4. I'm sorry. We have the gardening too. We need to save for a roof, which is going to come up pretty soon. And I probably will add a little more to Pandora. I don't have a savings challenge for the roof yet. And, you know, guys, the roof is like, I don't know. Right now it's $15,000, but the guy that estimated it didn't add in the price of the 2 skylights, because it looks like we're going to have to replace them. So I'm obviously not going to do that much in a savings challenge, but every little bit counts, right? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So that's my money woes. 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 107. Which is nothing to sneeze at. And you know, I even contemplated putting this whole amount into that. And as much as I'd love to do that, does it really benefit to do it that way? Because, whoops, because it's still not going to be enough, I guess. I'm looking at my screen because I have a bunch of orders that are coming in, which thank you all for anyone that's ordering. Okay, so we're just gonna get started. Let's see. We'll start with some Pandora, and I'm actually gonna have a Pandora shopping spree coming up. I know. Now that is definitely a want, not a need. And it may not come to fruition. We'll see. But my pal that likes Pandora and got me started in it, we decided when she came out next week, we'd just do a little shopping online, or at least looking, window shopping, I guess. But let's see. One. Now, remember when I was doing this the other day for one of the other things, I kept coming up with big numbers and felt like I couldn't spend that much in them. But let's see, we already filled this once. 50, 90, ouch. 110, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 170. Each one is $5. And none of these other ones are, we're not going to worry about these. Okay. So I've still got a lot of videos to catch up on, some more organizing ones, and then my work paycheck from last month. I haven't even pulled one for this month. Okay, we're going to do saving for the garden. Each flower total equals $7, but I'm rolling the dice for how many petals. 5. So that's going to be $5. And let's see, what color shall we do? This green one. So we'll do 5. Now this is slow going. 2, 3, 4. But I feel like I'll be able to get some mums and stuff for the garden in the fall. 5, 10, 15, 20, 26, 27, 28, 48, 58, 59, 60. Wow. 65. This was messed up. 66, 67, 68. You know, that doesn't buy many mums. $68, you guys. I'm so shocked at the price of everything now. I mean, it doesn't seem to be stopping. Like our groceries the other day. Crazy. Crazy. All right, here's the outdoor living one. Deck renovation. And each one is $5. 2, so that's going to be 10. And let's see. Let's do a... And we'll just keep going through these, right? Until, let's see, we'll do those all in the same color. Change color each time we shake the dice. We'll just keep going through these ones until we have run out of money. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. 135. Guest room. Starting all over on the Be Our Guest room. Each one is $5. So we'll have 5 of those. 10, 20, 5. And you know, honestly, you guys, I mean, let's call it what it is. My money, my savings, my rules, right? So, you know, maybe next week I think it through long and hard and decide that I am going to take the money from the Be Our Guest. Or I'm going to take it from our household budget. I mean, you know, it is, the big thing is just being accountable. Just seriously being accountable for what you're doing and where the money's going. someone had commented that they need a savings buddy. And I'm really thinking that through, because what a good idea, really, when you think about it. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 135. Guys, before I go any further, I did want to go through my ones. I am saving D's, H's, and J's. And I don't think there's any D's, H's, and J's. I feel like I might have pulled from here. Let's see. D's, H's, and J's. I think I already cleaned this one out. So, all right. So, let's see. This is not colored as good as I had hoped. I was trying not to color it solid with the yellow. So, we have several things for the house that we need, and that I need to save some for, even if I can't save the full amounts up. And they do not include guest room or craft room right now, because our needs and wants have changed. 6. That's going to be $30. Do I really want to put $30 in there? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You guys, I'm going to not do 30. I'm going to do 15. Just half of that. After I just said what I said, because, okay, so let's just lay it out there. We need a new roof. We also need a new furnace. We also need a generator. Now, not everybody needs a generator. We live in Maine. We have a lot of storms. In the area that we live in, we lose our power a lot, like many, many times during a winter. We start losing our power in the fall when it gets really windy and the leaves are coming off the trees and stuff. We might lose our power maybe for a day or two. Not a big deal, because it's not cold. I mean, it's chilly, but it's not like winter cold. But we do lose our power during the winter. And last winter it was for a few days during one of them. The other ones were usually like a 24, 42 hour period. No, wait, 24, 48 hour period. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 170. Not bad. And there are some other things that need some work. So we're trying to work that out, get some estimates. We need a new a new back door, because it is leaking in, and if it had been fixed a few years ago when it first started, we wouldn't need the whole door, but now we need the whole door. General repairs, room in reno, bathrooms. We do need a bathroom renovation, but we're not going to worry about that right now. And hopefully our appliances, they're old, but so far so good, right? Okay. So what I'm saying is this money and this money may go to help fund some of the other things, because it just is. Another one. I bet I can put in, let's see, where is it? Right here. So, how is everyone today? And I'm going to take a 10 and put a 5 back. And what is your week ahead looking like? I'm hoping to do the Etsy shop drop on Monday like I used to do. I don't know yet. I don't even know why I say that. I have no idea what any day is going to bring. 3. So we have 1. But it will happen this week too. I have some real fun ones. I'm not sure that I have any games this time. 3. I have one in my head, but I haven't started it yet. I'm not going to count these again since I just counted, so we kind of know what's what. Outside living, each one is $5. 6. If I have 30, I'm going to put it in at 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. It's going in it, guys. Why not, right? So we'll do yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This money always goes so fast. It's not a lot of money. I mean, for some people, it's a ton of money, $107. But it's not a lot of money when you are working on, I'm going to put this right here, fire pit. When you're working on several challenges. So that goes in here. You will see in a video coming up that because I'm doing some videos ahead, that I have consolidated this and put the money in the bank. Okay, be our guest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, okay. Let's do 1, be our guest. And we don't have enough to do the flowers. I mean the craft room renovation. 4, 5, guest room. We have 3 left. And you know what, guys? I could put it in the gardening. Or I could put it in my up challenge. No, this is for this. We'll put it in the garden. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so what's next? So what's next is a needs and wants video, a organizing video of the scratch offs, all the scratch offs I've got, and an organizing video of everything with a tentative schedule of when videos will go, knowing that I really never know anymore. So it'll be a very tentative schedule, but it will give us some direction as far as when is a house renovation video coming, when is a game video coming, things like that. So those are coming up. A consolidating and putting everything in savings is coming up. And yeah, there's a lot coming up. And just the regular savings. I have, so I always do, in a month, I pull from our budget twice. And the first time I split it in half, and I do half of my everyday challenges. Let's see. These, the everyday ones. And then the other half is for the games. And so we've done that once this month. Normally by now, this would be the weekend that I'd be doing the second one normally. So we still have those to do also. And we have my work income for the end of July, and then the work income for half of this month. So there's still a lot left to do, guys. And we'll get it done. We'll get it done. I'm not going to sweat the small stuff. All right. I'm looking at this, right? This was from Yvonne. And then I'm looking at these beautiful stickers that Denise gave me. So my friend Yvonne gave me this, and my friend Denise gave me these. And I'm just wondering, I mean, honestly, I like the pink ones. I wonder, oh, there's like a little fairy. Oh, there's another one too. It's a bee. Frog. I sort of feel like I want to decorate this. I think it will stick on. But what do I want? What will fit the best? I love this carriage, but I think it's too tall for the... Yeah, I think she will fit. I've not tried to stick any of these on anything yet. So Denise and Yvonne. Now Yvonne, you can see what's happening here though. I'm mixing purple with pink, and you know how I feel about that. But I think it will be all right. Okay, there it is. All right. Ooh, that's nice and sticky. I think this will be fine. I'm going to put her over here because I don't think she's going to fit right under that. Oh my goodness, you guys. What do you think? Oh, now I'm going to go crazy here. I don't want to do too much. Nope, I think that's all I'm going to put on it. You guys, look at that. That's perfect. Thank you, Yvonne, and thank you, Denise. I now have this cute little fairy on my mini binder. All right, with that, I'm done playing, and I'm going to go, and I will see you real soon. I hope that you have had a lovely weekend and have plans to have a good week. And I will see you real soon. Bye.